well overdue. I can only apologise for anyone that's been within a 5-metre vicinity of me while I've been squatting in the gym, because those knee sleeves are a literal biohazard. But yeah, just giving them a little wash so they no longer smell like your grandma's socks. They now smell of sweet lavender and rose. So hopefully they do actually dry off, because I have actually got squats today. I've got 215 kilos on the SSB for 3 sets of 2 paused. The only thing worse than smelly knee sleeves is soggy knee sleeves. So yeah, hopefully they do hurry up and dry, and then I can get myself to the gym. Oh yeah, also beard update. Still shit. Okay, so I actually completely underestimated how long these were going to take to dry, so it's time for plan B. Ready? I'll do it. Need to turn these ones off for extra power. Yes. Yes. That has worked an absolute treat. Forget taking me to and from the gym. I reckon my car can set up a little side hustle as a tumble dryer. Oh, what an interesting session that was. First of all, knee sleeves smelt divine. But what was interesting about the session was the fact that I managed to bench something fairly respectable. So, I managed to bench 150 kilos, which literally came out of nowhere. But I must admit, since I had my massage last week with Matt, and he really sort of worked on my shoulder, everything was just feeling so good. So I was meant to work up to 142 kilos, but I just thought I wanted to push it a little bit more and really test it, which maybe wasn't the smartest move, but managed to get 150 kilos pretty comfortably. So it begs the question, is my bench progressing more than my deadlift at the moment? I mean, probably not, but it's a nice surprise anyway. Anyway, got myself some more Perform whey protein. This one is the blueberry muffin flavour, because if you follow this channel long enough, you'll know that I like to switch up the flavours every time I get some new protein. And I must admit, I've actually tried this one before at base gym, because when I train there, I normally get a protein shake, which they provide at the gym. Obviously I paid for it, they didn't just give it to me, they didn't just hand it to me as I leave the gym. And this is the flavour that I normally get when I'm there, and it's really, really good. So I decided to get this one. I think I'm actually going to make a little Perform protein table of all the ones that I've tried and kind of like rank them, because I think I've had like 7 or 8 of the flavours now, so I think it makes sense to actually start ranking them. But I'm not going to have that now. I'm going to have a platter of meat, Liver King style. I've got a whole roast chicken here and some chicken thighs, because I'm very down on my protein today, and I'm really trying to get that up a little bit at the moment. So I'm obviously not going to eat all of this now, but I am going to have this with some rice. So that is the plan now. I'll have a protein shake before bed, and then I'll probably see you on Wednesday. More! This is what we're having for dinner today. Bollock Prince out. gone for some more shorts, haven't I? These are virus shorts. I had these a few months back, but then they split while I was squatting. This is a size up, so I'm hoping it actually lasts. I'll do a little test. Seems to be good. I've gone for the colourful persuasion. Obviously it's autumn outside now, and I don't want to be getting lost in the dark, so that's the reason for that. Anyway, let's go and give these a proper stress test, because once again, it's squat day. Deadlift day. Woo! And bench day. Back from the gym, solid little deadlift session that. Managed 265 for 3 sets of 2, a solid bit of volume. What I wasn't super happy with though, ironically, was with the bar, and I say ironically because it's my bar. Well, it's my bar which I've given to Trojan, but it's the Strength Shop Deadlift Bar. Initially I thought it was a really good deadlift bar, but I think the more I've been training with different deadlift bars, I'm realising the little nuances that you get with each one, and I'm realising that you kind of get what you pay for with deadlift bars, and I think the Texas deadlift bar is a lot better. It's a lot more predictable than the Strength Shop one that I'm using. Also the new Strength Shop one, which I trained with Next Level Fitness, that's also really good, but I'm just realising that the one that I brought to Trojan is probably more of a beginner deadlift bar, just for someone that just wants to whack some weight on and try it for the first time. But I think as you get a little bit more advanced with your deadlifting, I think you need a little bit more control and predictability about what you're going to be pulling or how you're going to be pulling the slack out. And I just kind of feel like the Strength Shop one, you can't really get that for whatever reason. I think that's the best way I can describe it. It's just a little bit more unpredictable than the Texas one, which I feel is a tiny bit stiffer, which you think would be counterproductive, but actually I find that that kind of helps me a little bit more, because I can then kind of feel where the slack is getting pulled out pretty early, and it doesn't then throw me out of position. So I think going forward I'm going to be using the Texas deadlift bar rather than the Strength Shop one. But yeah, again, if anyone wants to use that one in Trojan, be my guest, and they prefer that one, great, because it is at the end of the day personal preference. But that's just something that I've noticed since I have been deadlifting more, I guess, with deadlift bars. Driving range just after deadlift day, probably not the best idea because my back is in absolute tatters now, but we're here at the driving range, as you can see, for my sister's birthday, and she was the one that actually decided that she wanted to come here. I didn't actually have that much influence in us coming here, but yeah, just getting in this active recovery, I guess. It's probably quite good for my back actually, a little bit of rotation work in there. So yeah, that is the end of this week's training and pretty much the end of this week's video, but I just wanted to end by saying how, hello, is that the birthday girl? There she is. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Looking pretty good for 47. So yeah, I just wanted to very quickly talk about my bench and actually how that is coming along at the moment and why I'm very happy with that, because obviously I benched 150 on Monday and 130 yesterday, and there is, yeah, like I say, a reason why I'm happy with how my bench is progressing, not just because my pec is holding up, but that is because I'm potentially thinking about getting back onto the platform, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that, a little bit more about that in the next video. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. As always, please leave a like if you have, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in that next one. Take care. Peace. It wasn't focused. Where to, please, sir?
London.